Good morning, everybody. So, yesterday, not the best day, if I'm being quite honest. A lot of things just pretty much, I can't even say miscalculated. I took my shot and it just didn't go my way, to be honest. Sharks, that one actually went our way. That one actually was a good one. I did know that not every heavy favorite was going to actually produce its results. So, that was one of them. That was probably like the parlay buster. And the Hurricanes. The Hurricanes were a parlay buster too. So I know I said I think the Hurricanes were a lock, but at the same time, I was not interested in that game. I wasn't going to bet that game. So if you did, you know, sorry about that. But I made clear which ones were my best bet. And that one was definitely not it. So I was on the Sharks. We were on the Wild on the puck line, and that completely turned on its head. I tuned out after the second period, and the Wild were up 2-1, or it was probably 2-2 if I remember correctly. And for it to end 3-2 is so strange. The Flyers are such a strange team. They get some strange wins sometimes, like in some random spots. The damn Flyers. And then the Oilers just completely choked, and yeah, they just took an ugly beating. So, hey, sorry, it is what it is, guys. We go 1-2 on official picks on some things that were like I liked some really good leans that I liked was like the Jets -1.5. That completely shocked me, to be honest with you, because the Jets were a heavy favorite, but you were managing to get some good plus money on the puck line. Didn't happen. The only bright side thing I can say is that if I lose the money line, if I lose the puck line, which means my money line still wasn't even close. So I at least lost a plus money shot if you can kind of look at it that way. The Panthers did win, so I did have some money on the Panthers and on the Maple Leafs. You can't see it, but this was the Maple Leafs' final score. They finally broke their winning, or they finally snapped that losing streak. So, a lot of shockers yesterday, too. We had Buffalo losing as a -200 favorite. So, another one that probably busted a parlay or something. Capitals actually won on the road. I had a feeling about it, too, but I just didn't want to go against Buffalo anymore. And, man, I probably should have one more time, because that was a +170 underdog right there that cashed. So, just goes to show you guys, man, some of these big dogs can cash more often than not, because this isn't even the whole card. And right away I can find you some big plus money dogs. Flames plus money dogs. Capitals was a plus money dog. The Blues were a plus money dog. The Flyers were a plus money dog. The Wild wasn't heavy of a favorite, but it was a pretty sizable favorite. So yeah, guys, don't be afraid to take your shots with these dogs in the NHL. Do it for like another month, because man, the season's coming to an end. I guess we might have to move on to baseball season next, but this NHL season is coming to a close pretty soon. So take your shots on your dogs, guys. Take the shots on the dogs. So moving on to the actual picks for the day, we only have it's a very short 2-game card. So we're going to try to be as accurate as we can be on just these 2 games and try to get both, because getting one doesn't really give us too much profit. So let's definitely try and go for both. I think you guys know what I'm probably already going to go with here. This is the first time the Islanders have been back home in a while. But I remember for a good chunk of early in the season, the Islanders were just not able to win games at home. Kind of like the Kings. I still like the Kings on the road. Finally, they got some type of rest, because they did play Boston back to back, or they played Boston on basically no rests notice, and it was a travel spot before that. I forgot what team they were on, but they had a win before they went to Boston. So I like the Kings. I still like Kings on the road. They definitely are just way better than they are at home. So I'm taking my shot with the LA Kings. Oilers, St. Louis Blues. Again, I think the St. Louis Blues I think that win streak is going to come to an end, and I would not be surprised if it's against the Oilers, just because you see a team get blown out in one game doesn't mean the next game is going to go bad for them. I mean, just look, a good example was the Anaheim Ducks maybe 2 or 3 games ago. They got absolutely destroyed by the Avalanche, and then the next game they ended up winning and coming back, bouncing back pretty easily. And I think the Oilers have enough talent to do just that, especially against the St. Louis Blues team. So Oilers should win on paper, but hey, and if you guys want, I think I might do it just for this game, just because it is a short card. I like the Kings and Oilers parlay. I don't really parlay too much, guys, but if I do, it's gonna be something like this, something simple. It's a 2-legger. You know, Kings is possible. Can they win? Of course they can win. The Oilers, can they win? Of course. We're not taking anything crazy. It's not a crazy huge parlay. It's a quick double your money type of thing, adding on top of if you already won. So I'm gonna bet these two individually as well, and then also do add on to my parlay just in case. Because if I do win, I might as well get a little bit of bonus for it. So 2-leg parlay, LA Kings, Oilers. And that's all we got for Friday, guys. Money making Friday. Good luck out there. Let me know what you guys think of both of these teams.